I am Emoli Edwin.
At Dennis Keton.
So guys, we are on YouTube. Don't forget we are on YouTube and all the podcast channels. So of course all the podcast channels available. So welcome back. It's the Premier League and we are on match week 3.
Match week
3.
Let's start by them seeing all the results on the screen, right?
So guys, of course those are the results of the match week 2, and of course we are back. Match week 3, the games will be starting on Friday, and the first match of the day, of the night, let me say so, Chelsea will be welcoming Luton Town. Any updates?
Luton Town, of course, on your screen on your right, you can see those are the fixtures of match week 3. We've shown you the results of match week 2, and it is what it is. So straight to it, the first match, Chelsea at Stamford Bridge facing Luton Town. Luton has not won any match, same to Chelsea. Chelsea drew their first match against Liverpool, then they played London Derby in match week 2, and once again they ended up losing by 3 goals to 1. In that game, a red card was West Ham player got a red card. Forgetting his name.
Agad,
the guy who scored the first goal for West Ham, he got a red card. So basically, Chelsea lost to a 10-man West Ham, but it is what it is. Also in that game, something which happened, Chukwuemeka got an injury. He already underwent knee surgery. News just in, we are receiving news that Mudryk could also be having some injury. So yeah, it is what it is. Then also Chelsea made a signing of a new Brazilian guy from Santos. So it is what it is. We are signing everybody, giving them 10 years contracts. So whatever happens, let it remain here. So, Pogba, you've said Chelsea versus Luton.
Definitely.
So can I jump straight to it? So Chelsea facing Luton, I feel like it's a high time Chelsea, at least they win this match. They played well against West Ham, but good game is not a measure of 3 points. That was evident. So as they face Luton also are trying to get their first points, to get their first win in the Premier League. I think it will be a good game for us to see. But allow me to go with Chelsea to win this game because the pressure is too much for Pochettino to actually get his first or grab his first win. So Chelsea 3, Luton 0.
Well, this one now, since none of them has won, actually I expect Chelsea to come into this game and of course do something great. So without any doubt, this one I'm giving it to Chelsea, 3-0. So on Saturday matches, the early kickoff will be Bournemouth against Spurs. Spurs won last time against Manchester United, and to be fair, they're playing really, really well under their new coach. So coming into this game, I expect them to continue with the same momentum. So this one, since they will be away at Bournemouth, I'm expecting a 2-1 goal margin. Actually, I'm expecting a 2-1 in favor of Tottenham Hotspur.
The last 2 games that 2 teams have met, they have had a famous scoreline of 3-2. So the immediate last match which Tottenham played against Bournemouth managed to win that game by 3-2. They won it at home. Then that's last season. Then last season, Tottenham also won at their home 3-2. So it's been like that. So as they're going to meet, they are meeting at a time whereby Tottenham are trying to also rise up. Tottenham have not lost any game up to now, and their players are trying to synchronize and get it together. Bissouma was the man of the match against Manchester United. He played extremely well. Hopefully that he will be able to continue with the same spirit. So Son captained his team very well. So on the other hand, Bournemouth also, they have been playing well. And it's a team which you don't want to joke with the likes of Solanke at the front and Billy. You don't want to joke. So in this match, I feel like it's not going to be an easy one. Where is the game at?
The game will be at Bournemouth.
At Britannia Stadium. So this will be hard. So I'm giving the same scoreline. Tottenham to win by 3-2.
Another London derby. Arsenal will be at Emirates. Playing against Fulham. Now, since Arsenal will be at home, we saw how they struggled last game week, although they managed to win by 1 goal margin. But of course, Tomiyasu got a red, 2 yellows, that's a red, so and a ban of 1 match, right? Which will be this match. So Arsenal, I believe they will be back to their best this game. Fulham on the other side, yeah, they've been trying, but To be honest, let me just go with Arsenal. So Arsenal, I'm expecting another 2-1 victory from the Emirates.
In this London derby, Arsenal are always the favourite. Arsenal are used to winning this derby. The last time they met, Arsenal won that match. I believe it was by 3 goals. Yeah, it was by 3 goals to 0. So I'm not seeing anything different. So I feel like Arsenal are still going to win this derby. So give Arsenal 3-0.
Brentford will be at home welcoming Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace lost.
Yes. So 3 matches in a row when Brentford has met which team again? Crystal Palace. These teams have drawn 1-1, 1-1, 1-1. So this is a London derby again, and those previous results just shows you how interesting and how fun that game always is. So Brentford won their match week 2 game, and of course the usual suspects, Mbeumo, Wissa, they did whatever they do best. I think in that game Mbeumo scored a brace.
Yeah, 2 goals.
Yes, and Wissa did the other thing. So I feel like technically, I think like Brentford have a higher advantage, considering that also they will be at Brentford Community Stadium. So they have a higher advantage to win this. Though Crystal Palace also have been posing a great challenge the way they are playing. So Ogopa Palace. But in this game, I think I'm going with my boys, Brentford, to be able to win this by 2-1.
I'm also going with Brentford to win this game by at least 3-0. 3-0. Everton against Wolves. Everton have not impressed so far, so straight I'm going with the Wolves to win this game by 1-0.
Where will they be at?
At Everton.
At Everton.
Good this one.
I always find mixed reactions when these two teams meet. It's not always a high-scoring game. It's always either a 1-0 or a draw. The last time they met, I think the match ended in a draw. But as they meet this time round, I feel that Everton has a lot to lose in this match. And if they have a lot to lose in this match, that means they're going to come in and give their all. They have lost their 2 games, so they need to get their first victory. And what a better time to get it than in this match. So give Everton a chance to win by 1-0.
Manchester United against Nottingham. Now, Manchester United have a record of 30 games unbeaten at Old Trafford. Although they are not playing very well this season up to now, and they lost last time to Spurs, so I'm expecting United to bounce back, but they don't score more goals. So maybe I'm expecting a 1-0 victory from Manchester United.
Guys, Manchester are going to face Nottingham Forest, a team that is improving slightly, mdogo. So this is going to be a big game. It's not going to be an easy game. The last time they met, I think Manchester won by 1-0.
3-0.
So it was 3-0. So crazy. But this time round, I feel like Nottingham is a team that loves giving pressure to big teams. And considering the way they have been playing, I fancy Nottingham to actually bring the fight to Manchester United. The only problem is Manchester were bruised by Tottenham, and Ten Hag really has to prove a point by bouncing back in this game. The question is, will they be able to hold the high runs of Nottingham, or will they be able to succumb to Nottingham's Awoniyi and the usual suspects? So I feel like this will be a draw for me. So give it a 2-2 because it's going to be a heated match, trust you me.
Brighton against West Ham. Now, Brighton, of course, is on another level, playing against West Ham, who won against Chelsea. So this one, Brighton will be at home. I'm going with Brighton to win this game by at least. These guys, they always score 4 and above. I'm going with 4-2 in favor of Brighton.
Brighton, big up so far. Only 2 teams up to now whom have won all their matches. That's Brighton and City. So give it up to them. So Brighton, as Pogba just told you, they are not satisfied by just 1 goal. They score many goals. Solimarch currently is the top scorer in the Premier League, and he's been scoring in every game and doing whatever he does best. So I feel like the combination of March, Mitoma, and the rest,
Ivan Ferguson,
it's a killer combo. By the way, Enciso has an injury, so he will not be featuring in this match.
My boy.
So yeah, so those are news in for you. But in this game, guys, let me not lie to you. Give it to Brighton to continue shining bright. 3-0.
On Sunday, 27th of August, Burnley will be at home facing Aston Villa. Now, it's been quite a long since I saw Burnley play, and they will be at home. We can remember them from the past games they have been playing. They have their own style. So since Burnley will be at home, trust you me, this one they are going to announce a very good comeback, and they're going to win this game by 2-0.
2-0, yeah. Talking of being a long time having seen Burnley play, remember in match week 2, Burnley and Luton never played because their match was postponed, but here we are. So as Burnley are going to play against Aston Villa, people might argue that Burnley have had enough rest to be able to come and challenge this match against Aston Villa. But on the other hand, Aston Villa are coming into this match having, how did they perform in the last match?
I think they were beaten or what?
So coming to this match with such a psyche, it's a crazy scenario. So I feel like this is going to be a big one. It's going to be a big one. Ole Watkins never scored in the last match. In the last match, Aston Villa won by, I think it was 4 goals. Yeah,
Ooh.
Yeah, they won by 4 goals. So coming to this match, I feel like Aston Villa, I fancy them to continue with the same good run. So give them a 2-0 win.
2-0 over Burnley. Sheffield against Man City. This match will be played, of course, Sheffield will be at home playing against Man City. The two meetings, or not the two meetings, Man City has been dominating this fixture for real. They have drawn 3 games. Man City has won almost like 7 games. So, of course, this one, straight give it to Man City. Although Pep Guardiola is out, because he had surgery for back, right? He had some back pains. Actually, we saw in the last match he was like celebrating, but back pain. So we wish him quick recovery. So Man City will be without Pep Guardiola. Actually, the one who will be taking over will be his assistant coach. So Man City playing against Sheffield. Man City will win this game 2-1. They're not scoring. I don't know why.
Anytime Sheffield plays against Man City, it's never an easy game. And the last 2 matches they have played, I think the match has ended 1-0. Sorry, Man City have been winning by a goal difference of 1. So now, as they come to this match, they are coming into this match having lost their previous match in match week 2 against Nottingham Forest, and Man City are in this match having won 1-0 against Newcastle. And something which the Blades needs to be afraid of, in that match against Newcastle, Erling Haaland never scored, and we know this is not a guy who goes with a long streak of not scoring goals. So in this match, I feel like it's not going to end in 1-0, it's going to end in 4-0. So give it to Manchester City to be able to dominate this. Manchester City, by the way, they have signed a new signing from Rene. So he's called Doku. So welcome to Manchester City, welcome to Premier League, Mr. Doku. So it is what it is.
Yeah,
so,
and just to say, their bid for Matheus Nunes, 47 million, was rejected by Wolves. So Wolves, please, Legeza, Man City wants to buy a player. So on to the last match of match week 3, which is a very big match actually. Newcastle United against Liverpool. Yeah, their meetings. Overall, Liverpool has had like 33 wins. Newcastle has like 11 wins. They have drawn 12 games. Actually, these two teams coming into this match, let me just say frankly or openly, Liverpool have a bit of an issue with their midfield. They're coming to meet a team which has been good, although they lost last time, but they won game week 1. They lost game week 2. So coming to game week 3, I don't think Newcastle is a team that loses 2 games in a streak. But well, we're about to see that.
This game will be played at St. James Park. Newcastle will be welcoming visitors who are the Reds, Liverpool. So Liverpool are coming into this match having won by 3-1 in match week 2, and Newcastle were victims of a bitter loss to Man City, especially after displaying a very good football. So in this match, I feel like Eddie Howe is officially prepared to face Liverpool. He does not enjoy a good streak or a good run against Liverpool. Liverpool enjoys winning against Newcastle, regardless of the state which they are. But in this state, I feel like if you look at preparation, I feel like Newcastle are more prepared than Liverpool. Liverpool are playing this match amidst a high speculation in England that Al Ittihad are relentless in trying to sign Mohamed Salah to the Saudi League. So yes, so with those rumors ongoing, I don't know, I think as Fabrizio will tell you, it is now officially on Mohamed Salah's hands. So whatever he decides to do, that is what is going to dictate how Liverpool will be. But I feel like it's going to be a big loss for Liverpool for them to lose their midfield, which they lost. They lost Henderson, they lost Fabinho, they lost Sadio Mane. Then now if they lose Salah, crazy. But maybe, who's there to say that maybe they're not facing a transformation season? We don't know. So, as they face Newcastle, I feel like Newcastle will be back at it. They will be back at doing what they do best. Wilson, Isak, Almiron, Guimaraes, Joe Linton. Then at the back, you will get people like Trippier, Ban, Shaw, Boss, done. So this is a game which, worst case scenario, I'm seeing a 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw.
Yes.
Well, I want to be fair, very, very fair. Newcastle are very well prepared, organized. Facing Liverpool, a team which really is staggering. So, Liverpool, if you're not careful, you will be thrashed more than 3 goals. But irregardless, I'm going with 3-1 in favor of Newcastle.
It is what it is. So, guys, thank you so much. As we end, there's a Champions League in the Asia. It's called Asia Champions League. And you might ask why we just mentioned that. The reason for us mentioning that is because we as Kenyans, we are excited. For the first time, Manze, since Victor Wanyama faced big boys in the Premier League. So we have our very own Mr. Michael Olunga. His team, Al Dusail, has been pitted alongside Al Nasir.
Huh?
So
for Cristiano?
They are in the same pool. 4 teams, as you can see on your screen. Yes, that's the pool. Yes, you got it right. So Al Dusail, that is Olunga's team, will be facing Cristiano Ronaldo, Sadio Mane's team.
2 goals.
So Kenyans, keep it here.
2 goals.
We'll be bringing it to you and see kati ya Kenya na Portugal
na Asia.
Na Asia.
Na Asia.
But guys, we know what Olunga does in the Asia Pro League. He's prolific scorer, so wishing you guys all the best.
And we know Cristiano.
And we also know Cristiano. So thank you so much for keeping it here. We love you. Continue loving, liking, sharing, and of course subscribing to our content. Until next time.